Maybe if we can do that, that'd be good. Select the text and maybe something a little. I wonder if you can. There we go. There's a font called Impact that always works pretty good. There we go. Okay, and close it, and just move that along, and maybe we'll line it up with the H there. That's looking well. Maybe not. Maybe. And again, you should take your time with this, but I'm just sort of moving kind of fast here. Maybe, or maybe lining it up there. Maybe I'll just for now I'll just line it up with the O there, and that's looking pretty good. We're getting we're coming along. Okay, and now I guess what we could do is we could sort of merge all of these elements here to make them just a little easier to handle. So the first thing you want to do is take off the little eyeball there on the background, and then we'll go up to I believe it's layer, or maybe it's an image. Here we go. Merge visible layers, and that'll merge those layers, and that should make it a little easier to center or to shrink or resize. Okay, and then you can bring your background, and then that's looking pretty good. Now we can do a little bit more here. We can on this layer here, click alpha to selection, and maybe what we can do is add a gradient, which is this button here, and let's just try putting it at multiply, and we'll leave the opacity down to about maybe 60, the offset maybe to about 50, just to see how that's going to look. Let's give it a try. Okay, I guess it wasn't much. Let's undo that. Try maybe the opacity back up to 80. This time we'll start from the bottom up. Try to keep it straight. And yeah, that adds a little bit of a darkness to the bottom and leaves the light up on top. So that's looking pretty good. I guess what we can do now is maybe add. Go ahead and select none so you can see what it's looking like, and that's looking pretty good. Now let's go ahead and duplicate this layer. Highlight that layer, and then click this little icon here, and that should duplicate it. And go ahead and right click on the one on the bottom, right click and alpha to selection again, and then we'll go to image, or maybe it's, here we go, select, and then we'll click grow, and we'll grow it to about 2 pixels. Click OK. You see that grows it a little bit. Now get your paint bucket. Let's make it a dark border, and then here it says fill whole selection. Just put your arrow there, right, and click on that, and that should fill that. And go ahead and select none. And see, that gives it kind of a border. So that's looking really good. Now again, we'll go ahead and merge these. So deselect the background so that it becomes invisible. And again, we'll go up to image and merge visible layers. Merge. Okay. And now we have the images that we want. And I guess one more thing we could do is just maybe sort of add a drop shadow. So we'll go ahead and add that. Let's try those settings there. And yeah, that looks pretty good. So we'll go ahead and deselect that again and just sort of merge these two layers, image and merge visible layers. Make sure, of course, that background is deselected, and click that and merge, and select the background again, and there you go. So let's just scale this down a little bit. Click the scale tool, click on that, and get the little arrow, press Control on your keyboard and keep it pressed as you sort of shrink it down, and then click scale, and that should scale it down for you. And just sort of center it into the white space, and there we go. I guess that's a pretty good looking sort of logo for your business. Go ahead and make sure to save it, save as. For now, I'll just save it onto the desktop for now. And there you have it. Hopefully in the next tutorial I'll show you how to take this image and put it into one of your videos using some sort of video editing software. So that's it for this tutorial. I know it's kind of a long one, but hopefully it was helpful. And thanks for checking out the site, and please check back with us soon.